Due to unforeseen circumstances, we are now going to jog. How are we doing? I think I've got my microphone on. So we're back like I said we would be. Now, we were going to go Chorley, but it was the amount of time it'd take us to get Chorley on a Saturday, probably like a 40-minute drive, and then it's Saturday morning, so you get up, bloody Wazzicks out, so it could have been longer. And then coming back as well wouldn't really have worked, because my little girl gets picked up about 10:30, so yeah, it's not going to work, is it? So we decided to revisit Grindleton and Harrop Fold. So this is where we are now. You might recognise the scenery, because I were here yesterday, I were running. So yeah man, so you know what's going to happen. I'm going to walk down this track, field, through all this bog with this young man, and then we're going to get up to that forestry, cut a right down the side of it. It's looking boggy. And then through more trees. That's basically what a forestry is, isn't it? Harrop Fold is just a lot of trees. So yeah man, this is what we're doing today. Little 14k trek. We should smash it. So I mean, I only attempted it last week, but we're gonna crack it today. I can feel it. So if you come back to me, right then, enjoy yourselves. Yeah, it's nightmare this, isn't it? It gets better when you get further on. See you later. juice, right? We've got to the point where I got last time, where I decided I didn't have enough time, so I had to bail. But on the screen now, I had to cut out a small portion. I think it's just straight on. Because it's like 1 kilometre long, and you end up coming back on yourself anyway. And it's like 150 metres cut through, but it takes 1 kilometre off the walk because it's bloody 10 to 1 now, and I'm in at 4. So don't want to be just finishing at 4 because I'll be getting bollocked. So yeah, man, I think it's strange because I feel like we've powered it this time for good parts of it. We've only done coming up on, well, just done 3.5k now. That don't feel, but it don't feel fast, but it's just terrain, innit? Like, after you've gone past that forest, the first one, and then you come down where there's all them streams like just streaming through that other forest. It's a bit difficult to walk on. But look at this scenery. And I think we're going up to that forest now. Is it a different forest if it's still a big forest? It's probably the same one, isn't it? I think this is, I want to get my facts right. I think this is like Harrop Fold sort of area now. Or Harrop Fold is that one that we're going towards now. So I'm going to say it's the same because it's just trees in it. Oh, fucking hell. And then it turned into cheese then. A big cheese. So yeah. Yeah, man. Some nice trees. So I'll come back to you later on, probably when we're doing about 8k or something, to see how we're doing. So bye for now, guys. thistles and nettles for today. Right. You reckon someone still lives there? You reckon someone still lives there? Oh yeah. Could have tidied it up. I know, it weren't right obvious, were it?
No, but I mean, even now it's going weird.
More grit.
It smells like dead, man. It's like deceased there, bro.
You right? I don't know if you can see this really well, but this is where the path's telling us to go. Obviously, no one's been down here before. There's a bit of discrepancy with the map. It don't look like anyone's been down here for friggin' ages, man. I think I'm literally the only person who reviews any of these walks on all trails. Easington Fell, I'm easily like the last 3 people that's been on that trail. And then here, I don't think anybody's been on this trail for like 4 years or something. Sharky's a bit concerned because he reckons he can smell a dead body at that gaff. Something we're cooking, wasn't it? Let him cook. So if anybody in the vicinity, you might need to do a welfare check on that house. Because it were very smelly. And it doesn't look like anyone's been there for ages, but I'm sure there's farmhouses here and there, so they must know each other. I'm sure they'll check on each other. Due to unforeseen circumstances, we are now going to jog. How are we doing? I'm just doing some jobs, so I'm seeing how well this can track me whilst I'm doing stuff. You still got my face. So this is the day after the walk, Grindleton and Harrop fold again. So the video cuts off when I say, due to unforeseen circumstances, we now have to jog. So what happened were, we've got approximately 7k around this trail. I purposely cut off 1 kilometre because it was 12 o'clock when we got there and I was in work at 4. It only took us 15 minutes to drive to the quarry where you start the trail. So when we started walking, it said 3 hours and 45 minutes, and it were only 14k. I thought we can do probably 4k an hour, maybe a little bit more if we push it. The first 5 kilometres we did were very, very slow, like leisurely 16 minutes, which is not a good idea. So I think once we'd got to 7 or 8, Sharky's looking at the map and he's going, I think it was like 10 to 2, and he's like, we're not going to get back in time, there's still all this to go. And it were about 10k, and the route says it's only 14k, but I've punched it in to is it Fat Maps or OS Maps, I can't remember. It will be on screen now anyway, and it's 17.8k, so it's quite a way off what All Trails says it is. So unfortunately, from 8 kilometres onwards, we had to run, and obviously I I only started running on Friday, so it was quite unfortunate for me because I'd ideally like to run and then have a rest. But I mean, we only ran 3k, but if we hadn't run, we would have been late. I think we ran like 2.5 or 3k something. And then the final 4 kilometres of the walk is all uphill, and I'll put the splits on now so you can see what we did. I think 11, 12 and 13 kilometres up to 13.8 is what we ended up doing, because we cut a big chunk of the walk out to try and make up time. And the elevation gain from there was probably 200 or 300 metres or something in the last 3k, so quite heavy. I know one of them was 89 metres and we managed to do that in like 12:40, and that's like what I could walk, what I'd consider like a leisurely pace, but focused, on flat ground. So quite impressed that we'd done that. We were striding big time. So we managed to complete the walk. It took us 3 hours and 11 minutes. We got back to the car at like 3:10. It would have been funny if I'd have took my chest cam so you could see us running across the fields, because it was really funny. It was so like desperate. But yeah, still enjoyed it. It was fun. So yeah, man. See you on Tuesday. So have a good rest of your bank holiday weekend, guys. See you later.